Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. Welcome back to another trade breakdown video where I'm going to go over how I found the 20 seconds of trading in this entire trading range here to make $67 in 20 seconds. Not so bad, very small position, only 500 shares taken. But if you look at this, this is basically 2 days worth of trading for this company. Now, I'm going to get to the catalyst in a second. I'm going to get to the daily chart in a second. I'm going to get to the float in a second. But if you just take a look at this, how do you find your opportunity to scalp? Now, I love to get in and get out really quick, take my profit, because in this type of market, this is what you will see. Zooming in, you can see here in the pre-market session at 8:05 a.m. when the news came out, it ripped all the way up from sevens to over $10 a share in just over 5 minutes, and then came all the way back down and then lower, all right? Lower than the close for the previous day. This is the market we're in, okay? If you are not taking your profit very quickly, you can end up, sitting through all this. Now, some people might say, why don't you just short? Inherently, I'm more bullish. I see the markets a certain way, and I'm more comfortable going long with the indicators I use, with the setups that I use, with the way that I've been trading for so long. But this is definitely the type of market where the shorts are being rewarded and, they're pushing down the market. That's totally fine. That will eventually be a crowded trade and we will see a bullish market eventually. So anyway, I'm not going to change the way that I trade, but I will talk to you guys how I like to look for opportunity. And like I said, this was a 20-second trade. That's it. So, I know it's only $67, but where can you make $67 in 20 seconds? There's a lot of people that can make way more money in 20 seconds as well, but that's just what the market provides. It's an unlimited fund of money if you know what you're doing. All right. So let's get to the catalyst here, right here at 8:05. So this is when we saw this stock spike up. All right. One of their drugs for heart disease, it met primary endpoints. Okay. That's what made the spike. So that algo spike, that first 5 minutes, it ripped on up. All right, so you have your catalyst. Now, the float. The float is not very good. I like to trade things with a much less float. The less float, the greater the move higher, because you have a lack of supply, and if you put on a catalyst that creates a big demand for something, you can see that tiny float get bought up, and you can see the market, the stock really rip up. But like I said, in this market, it's not really happening often. Now, the whole market in general over the past year has been very bearish. Not just momentum stocks, but just about every stock has been really having a rough year. So that's it. This is ESPR. This was the trade here. Like I said, 20 seconds. That's all it took. But, looking at it here, if you don't take your profit, and yes, I left money on the table, but you got to realize this is really a very quick move and then a quick move back down. So, what I liked about it is right here, you have basically, that's where, if you are looking at this in pre-market and you're gradually making those higher lows, higher highs, on the way up into this gap and go off the open, you're hoping if you do break VWAP that you could eventually, now this is in a hot market, you can eventually target this area right here. All right, that's what happens when a market is hot. When it's not, you can get these, moves and off the open in that break of VWAP. That's the trade here. This break of VWAP. It's for the hope that maybe we can get there. Now, I've been around long enough where I know this is just a break of VWAP trade for me, and I'm out. I'm not thinking that we're going to 1040 in this type of market. And that's why I took my profit here. And we came back down. So that's it, guys. How we found our 20 seconds here and, took our quick 14 cents of profit. You guys know I'm looking for 5, 8, 10, 12. That's it. Just 10 cents on 1,000 shares. You got your $100 in the bank. It's a lot easier to scalp those quick trades and minimize your risk than try to get those home run trades and end up giving it all back. All right, so hit the thumbs up for the video if you're new, subscribe, new videos every day. All right, take care, guys.